Hello and welcome to this new tutorial about foil sections in the TakeOff online tool. Today what we're gonna see is it's gonna be a pretty quick video just to show now how we can export all the geometry that we've done. At the end we've worked with our sections and now we want to export it to a CAD to generate some kind of geometries, or maybe just to export it to formats like the ones for Gmesh, or export it to DAT files to run Xfoil on our local computer, or just play with the sections outside of the tool. So to do so, we're going to go to export, and here we can select one of the sections that we have. I will want to export the test section, so I'm just going to select the test section, and here are the formats that I can export. One of them is the format ARF that have you seen on the previous chapter is a format that uses certain tools, which directly exports the NURBS information. So you have the same information as we have here. So we just select the ARF, we export, and let's put it here on the desktop. Exports test section ARF. And that's it. Then JSON format is another format that also exports the parametric information of the section. Then we have IGES, which is one of the most useful ones. So normally when you work with sections, you always work with points, and once you finish all the optimizations, you went to the micrometer to have a perfect section. Then you go to the CAD and you have some points, and that's a bit of a pain in the ass because you then have to fit it. When you fit it, it's a pretty complex process because it doesn't match to your geometry. Then if not, it has too much wrinkles. So on our side, as you've seen in previous chapter, the first thing we do, we fit the section. Then once we are in the NURBS parametric modelization, we work as much as we want because we know that these exact sections will be the section we'll have on our CAD. And that's the way to correctly export it to the CAD. So we'll export it in IGES and we'll have a look how it looks in Rhino. We're gonna open a file, that's just a file we just made, and here you have a parametric section, exactly the same parametric section that we have here. So directly here, if we extrude, we have a CAD surface and a CAD geometry. And this is so helpful. This is so helpful. It is so much the work to be able to directly export a section in CAD format, and exactly the section you've been working with. So what else do we have? We have also a DAT format, which is the format with two columns, X column and Y column. Here we have the section, so you have X and Y. And here, once you have this kind of point section, now we are not exporting the parametric section but just the points, we can choose how many points do we want. So for example 500 if we want more details, and we'll export the section with 500 points. And then finally you have these geoformats, which also exports the points but in the format that Gmesh accepts. So again, we can export 500 points in geo, and we'll be able directly in Gmesh. File, open, to import this geomesh and directly work on it if we want to make a mesh for, I don't know, OpenFOAM or whatever solver that you could use. So that's all on the export side. I hope you found this video useful. I hope it helps. And again, don't hesitate to put all the comments here down. We'll be super happy to answer it to you, and hope you find it useful and that this will help and ease a bit your life designing sections. So next chapter we'll see how to start with calculations. Would be a super interesting chapter. So thank you so much for listening and see you on next one. Bye bye.